My boss kept my passport and said I should be grateful for the job. I handed over my passport on my first day of work. The manager, Kevin Hartwell, held out his hand before I'd even signed my paperwork. Standard procedure, he said. We keep all employee documents safe during your probation period. My stomach dropped. I'd heard stories about this, but I needed the job. My mother was sick back in Honduras. My little brothers needed school supplies. The remittance center was waiting for my first paycheck. How long is probation? I asked in my broken English. 6 weeks. Kevin smiled. It didn't reach his eyes. You'll get everything back after that. I watched him place my passport and work permit in a filing cabinet behind his desk. There was a padlock on it. The label read Employee Docs in thick black marker. Javier, the floor supervisor, leaned against the doorframe. He was smirking. Don't worry. Everyone gets them back. Just do your job and don't cause problems. Kevin handed me a uniform that smelled like bleach and industrial chemicals, 2 spray bottles, a mop with a cracked handle. Training starts now, he said. Javier will show you the ropes. The chemicals burned my hands within the first hour. Javier demonstrated how to mix the cleaning solutions. No measurements. Just pour one bottle into another until it looked right. The smell made my eyes water immediately. Do we get gloves? I asked. He laughed. Gloves are for babies. You want this job or not? I didn't answer. I just picked up the spray bottle and started cleaning the industrial sink in front of me. The chemical ate through the grease, but it also ate through my skin. By lunchtime, my palms were bright red and stinging. Across the warehouse, I saw another woman coughing. She looked about 35, dark hair pulled back in a ponytail. She was bent over, hand pressed against the wall, trying to catch her breath. I walked over during our 5-minute bathroom break. Are you okay? She waved me off. Just a cough, it's nothing. How long have you been coughing like that? 3 months, maybe? She straightened up, forced a smile. I'm Maria. You're new? Rosa, first day. Maria's smile faded. Did he take your documents? I nodded. He took mine too, 15 weeks ago. I didn't look at a clock again until my shift ended. When I finally checked, it was 8:47 p.m. I'd been working for 14 hours straight. No lunch break. Just that one 5-minute bathroom break where I'd met Maria. My borrowed phone had 6 missed calls from my mother. I couldn't call her back. Not here. Not where Javier might hear me crying. 2 weeks later, I opened my first paycheck in the warehouse bathroom. My hands were shaking as I pulled the envelope apart. The check stub showed 70 hours worked, but I'd only been paid for 35 hours at $4.50 per hour. Total, $157.50, before taxes. I grabbed a napkin from my pocket and did the math 3 times. I'd been promised $11 an hour. 70 hours should have been $770. They'd shorted me $612.50 in 2 weeks. Someone knocked on the stall door. First time seeing the numbers? It was Maria. I could tell by her voice. I unlocked the door. Is your check wrong too? She gave me this bitter, exhausted laugh. Always wrong. But what are we going to do? Call the police? The next morning I practiced what I would say to Kevin. I stood in the bathroom at 5:30 a.m. and whispered the words in English over and over. My check is wrong. I think there is a mistake. I walked to his office at 6:15 before the shift started, before Javier arrived. Kevin was at his computer. He didn't look up. Mr. Kevin, I said. My voice sounded too quiet. My check. I think mistake. No mistakes. He still didn't look at me. You're new. You're slower. We adjust for productivity. But I work 70 hours. Now he looked at me. The smile was gone. You complain, I make one phone call. ICE will have you in detention before dinner. He leaned back in his chair. Your family back home needs those dollars, right? Your mother, your brothers. How did he know about my brothers? I couldn't speak, couldn't move. My throat closed up completely. That's what I thought. Kevin turned back to his computer. Back to work. Javier appeared in the doorway like he'd been waiting there the whole time. His hand clamped down on my shoulder. Hard enough to hurt. Smart girls don't ask questions, he said. He walked me back to the warehouse floor. His grip never loosened. Full story on the channel, link below.